Hello YouTube! I haven't posted a video in ages and I'm very sorry for that. I kind of post stuff up as I buy new computer gear. And as you see here, I have an EVGA 750 watt power supply. This is the G3. This is a 80 plus gold unit. It's a little bit nicer. I think it's modular. I can't even remember. We'll find out. Gotta open it up. Got a power supply fan that's failing, and I have replaced power supply fans before, but it's not recommended. You usually have to solder them or rejigger a header that's not really meant for a power supply. Shouldn't really open them. High voltage, bad stuff. Anyways, shall we get right to it? A lot of people do unboxing these days. They talk forever. They don't actually open things. I don't like those videos. I think they're just trying to make them longer. I mean, on those real YouTube channels, not like this. This is like fake news YouTube, right? Fake news YouTube. Anyways, yeah, it's a box. It has a handle. Kind of useless when it's in the plastic though. I don't really understand that. I think there's even a mail-in rebate on this one. EVGA often does mail-in rebates on power supplies when they want to sell a bunch. It's the first time using this camera. I hope the video looks really sharp. Don't have a clue how the audio is, just love it. I hope to make a video about this camera. It's the Canon G7X Mark II. Very nice little vlog camera. I can actually see the video because you can flip the screen up and I can see that I'm actually in frame, which is nice. So I'm just gonna open this and not show you anything. Just kidding. So here is what you get. You have a fairly thick manual. Got one of these bags to put the extra cables in. Some very important silica gel. You got, oh wow, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Velcro ties. Very nice. You got the classic 4 black screws. Black, not silver. This is your 24 pin. You can see the sleeving on there. It's black. The cables are all black. They're not that multicolored rainbow stuff. It won't ruin your build aesthetic. Same kind of sleeving on the SATA power cables that are modular. This is modular. Let's see. Well, before we got interrupted by a memory card running out of space, I was extolling the virtues of this Chinese-made power cable. One thing you can notice on cheaper made cables is the folded, let's see if you can see this. You might not be able to see it, but this plug here is actually not solid. It's actually a tube with the ends bended in. That's a signature mark of a cheaply made power cable with fairly thin cables. I'm sure this will work fine for a computer though. It's not like power saw here, like we're not ripping through boards with high amperages or something like that. I mean, I'm gonna run some graphics cards. Yeah, the new stuff's really power efficient. I mean, I wouldn't worry about fires at all. Anyways, that's not what you're here to see or hear about. You wanna see all those other videos. They give you lots of cables here. Lots of cables. Anyways, they're all black, all sleeved. You don't see any color here. Very nice. You can hide it very nicely. Oh, you have one of these, let's see what's in this little baggie. I think I know what this is. Yeah, this has like a loop back pin, it looks like, in it. Oh, yeah. This looks like a thing like where you can turn on the power supply to get power out of it without having it hooked up to a motherboard. There's like 2 pins bridged here. You can use it to run 2 power supplies, to, I don't know what else you want to do, just test it, make sure it turns on. You can also buy power supply testers that have little LED lights that tell you Yeah, you got 12 volts, you got 5 volts, all plus minus, all that stuff. Anyway, that's kind of neat they include that. I've never used one of those myself, but I'm sure some of you might, especially if you're having power supply issues. Now, this is a pretty good quality power supply, and there is reviews online of people who know a lot more about power supplies than I. Some nice foam packaging here. This is open cell type, I believe this is called open cell foam. And then you have a bag here with Velcro. Ooh. You can see all the lovely ports here for those modular power cables. Very fitted bag. Okay. EVGA 750 Supernova. This is what it looks on the side. I don't believe there's any stickers to replace this if you want it to like make it look different to match your color scheme. There is no RGB lighting in this power supply, so be warned. To be prepared for the disappointment of plain Jane black power supply. Personally, this is kind of more my build style. I like subtle, I like classy, black on black with maybe some color on the video card. Maybe like a little white strip of LEDs for if you want to accent lighting with a window. I like simple. I'm not a flashy guy, but all the power to everybody who loves RGB. I love my RGB keyboard, don't get me wrong, but I like my case to be like this like masterpiece, artful looking thing. Anyways, power supplies. Wow, the fan has these little like divvy, it's like the EVGA logo stamped all over the fan. That's really neat. I wonder if it actually does some sort of dimpling, sound dampening thing. This is supposed to be a really quiet power supply. This is going to cost you a little bit more than just a plain 750 watt EVGA, which they make a good one. I think it's this is a G3. I want to say, I don't remember what it's called. It's called something like a B2 or something like that. Anyways, I picked this one up from ncix.com, not to plug them, but they had a good price on it. So hey, props to them. But EVGA often has pretty good promos on these. They are one of the most reasonably priced power supplies you can get. Not this one in particular, but the EVGA, their bronze 80 plus units are probably the most decent power efficient, decent price, good wattage, good 12 volt rail power supply you can buy, especially in the Canadian market where I'm located. You get a little bit more options if you go south of the border. Get some cheaper stuff, get some good, like there's, I think Seasonics, you can get a little bit better pricing. You can get them here if you get them through Newegg, but not a lot of people carry Seasonic, especially not at good prices. Anyways, that is this power supply. There's nothing more to see. Check out some more videos. I'm going to be installing this in a case, replacing I have a Corsair Mini ITX case with an old Corsair power supply that has a fan with bearings that are just shot, and they're making horrible noises, and it just makes me sad when I'm playing games and I get taken out of the game by a noisy fan. Anyways, please like, comment, subscribe, whatever you feel like doing. I do try and upload videos once in a while on this channel. And, if you like them, stick around, watch some more. Cheers.